What is good? What is good, y'all? What is good? X World, YouTube World, what's the deal? Coming at y'all simultaneously. I'm tonight. Yeah. Game day, baby. Y'all already know what's happening today. Y'all already know what's happening today. It's the one man, four styles and flavor of DFW Sports. Y'all know how we rocking. I'm, giving you all bars and flavor of DFW Sports from Cowboys, Rangers, Mavericks, Stars, even the Wings. You know what I'm saying? Today's game day on a Saturday. I'm a big Florida State head. They getting their ass whooped just like I thought they would. But it is what it is. Can't get too mad about that. But it's all good. Big shout out to my man, out here, Dallas sports fans up in here. Hey, man, we got a lot of things going for them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all check us out on that PSF app for sure. We'll be rocking some Mavericks talk all through that thing. So, DFW Sports, we represent for everybody, and we trying to hold it down the best way as possible, man. Today is game day for basically the Cowboys and the Dallas Mavericks, as the Mavericks do take on the Golden State Warriors tonight. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens go on in there. But y'all know what this is really all about. It's the last home game, basically, of the 2023 season, basically for these Dallas Cowboys. It's been something that has been so special down here, as the Cowboys are, as you know, on a 15-game winning streak. Y'all already know who he is. Hey, big shout out for sure. Hey, man, it's a pride thing going down here. It's a lot of emotion going on down here. It's a lot of keys to look over going this game against the Lions. Like I told y'all in a couple lives before, man, right now the Lions are playing with a lot, they're playing with a lot of things to play for, because not only they're an 11-win team, if they were to win tonight against the Dallas Cowboys, snapping their 15-game winning streak at AT&T Stadium, before the games will be played tomorrow on Sunday, they will be the number one seed in the NFC. So a lot of that is they got a lot to play for right now. On top of that, Dave Campbell, he's that type of dude where he wants to crash the party. There's no getting around it. It looks like he's really willing to crash this party, and Cowboys better come out ready to play, which is something they have always done, coming out here in AT&T Stadium on this win streak. Before I go any further, make sure you hit that like button, smash that, and go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, man. And if you into DFW sports like I am, or if I cover one of your teams that's out the DFW, from the Cowboys, Mavericks, Stars, Rangers, or the Wings, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. We're gonna keep this going, and I look forward to having much more people on here that chop it up DFW sports. We're gonna get up in there as we see we them boys. And then my next announcement, I'm doing this live because I won't be doing a live after the game, because I will be at the game today. I told myself I wouldn't do no more, but this is a special event today. Jimmy Johnson getting put in the Ring of Honor, y'all. Finally, after so many years, this dude is finally getting put in the Ring of Honor. And I think this is just a moment I couldn't pass up. It's a moment that I'm willing to, work some extra hours or extra job, whatever, to capture this moment with all the Cowboy greats that are going to be up in the building tonight. All the Cowboy greats, man, I'm looking forward to this opportunity to witnessing some history for sure. So I couldn't pass it up. So I will be at the game tonight. So y'all know what that means. That means you're going to get another vlog down the top, down on the channel, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all really stay tuned for that. Big shout out to Dallas Sports Fans Forever, man. PSF wants you to do the Star Stream. That's what's up, man. I tried to get on the chat room yesterday and do some things, man, as that was another classic Stars game that happened. Stars look like, when they're down early, that's when they rise to the occasion. They flip that switch and they start playing some great hockey. So it was a big win for them last night, coming down from 2-0. Then they had to lead 4-2, but then the Blackhawks ended up coming back. But in overtime, given to the hat trick of Rope Hintz, you know what I'm talking about? He ended up putting the game away in overtime, getting a hat trick, getting 3 goals in that game, as they will play back-to-back. They will play again, I think it's tomorrow. So against the Blackhawks. So big shout out to the Stars there. As we say, the Mavericks, they are, playing. They're playing Golden State tonight. I won't be able to check that out. I'll just be only able to check the score. But that's how it is. Man said traffic was bad at 2 o'clock by the stadium, man. Hey, I got a little back road and a little way where we go in park where it's now. I ain't gonna lie, it's about a good 12-minute walk, but you want to get that walk in to get that blood pumping through the system. You want to get, make sure you don't catch no heart attack messing with these Cowboys. So you want to get you a good walk in, get the blood pumping, so you can handle the alcohol and get ready to cheer on like you're supposed to and do your thing, man. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of things going on in this game that we're looking forward to. Like I said, the Lions are coming in with every. I had the intention at first that, they're happy that they just done something that they haven't done in 30 years. But now the more I look at it, when San Fran lost, this is their opportunity to keep pace and try to have NFC go through the Motor City. So they're going to come in ready to play. On top of that, they want to crash the party up. They don't want to be the 16th straight team that get a loss. And I mean, last year they were down here and they experienced that loss. So you think, and you would know that the Lions are going to come in here and do some things. So I'm expecting that by all means right there. I'm not, this is something that the Cowboys just got to come out ready to play. There's a lot of things going on. So one thing, the Lions, they're still playing for high seeding in the playoffs. That's number one. Number two, they want to crash the party of the 16 straight wins. They want to crash that party. On top of that, you got Jimmy Johnson being inducted into the Ring of Honor, man. Finally, that's just more emotion that's got to go through. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Mike McCarthy and everybody, all the Dallas Cowboys that are there, because what you're going to see in the stadium will be all the Cowboy greats. You're going to see the Troys. You're going to see the Emmets. You're going to see all the Cowboy greats, the Michael Irvin. They're going to be in there. So they're going to create pressure within itself. Jimmy Johnson finally being in the Cowboy galore where he deserves to be. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Mike McCarthy, because if they go out in this game and they flip it over, everybody's going to be like, we need to get rid of McCarthy. And it's going to be hard to argue against that. I have gone on a couple lives to say, dang, dude, the dude got you to the postseason 3 straight years, double-digit wins, and he done won a couple games without his quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I find it kind of hard to do that unless they just flame out, just go out and flame out. But you look at it now, this is not the game for Mike McCarthy to have a bad game plan. We're interested to see what Tyron Smith is going to do because that stuff that happened last week, we can't have that happen again. We really cannot have that happen again. Like I said, I will be live in the building tonight. So y'all going to get y'all another blog of this thing, man, and that's just how we're going to rock it, and that's how we're going to keep it. That's how we're really going to keep it, man. Big shout out to everybody joining the chat room, joining the live stream, regardless if it's on X or if you're on the, the YouTube, man. Big shout out to y'all. My Cowboys Nation, how we rocking today, baby. Yeah, man. So looking back at that, man, what we're doing is this, man. We're just going up trying to talk about what's really going to happen here. And I like the Cowboys' chances to do what they do. Big facts. I mean, and the main thing that they did against the Dolphins, they really beat themselves. They did everything enough to lose that game. And like I said, that was a game that was on the silver platter for them to win. That was a game that was lost, not won. I ain't been drinking yet because I got to get to the stadium first. So I'm trying to hydrate right. Got me some coconut water to sit up in his bladder to expand that thing a little bit, get a little bit more muscle up in that bladder so he can hold it on, because I don't want to miss nothing. I damn sure don't want to miss this Ring of Honor ceremony right here. So this is really what we're, trying to do for sure. We're going to have this going like this for a while. So I like what's going on. Like I said, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of emotion going on in there. And on top of that, the Cowboys have lost 2 straight against competitive football teams, which is something that has been a bugaboo on them all season. So it's going to be interesting to see how they are going to bounce back and to actually come in there and try to make right of the situation. So jumping back to it, man, there's just a lot of things that can go against the Cowboys in this type of game. There's a lot of things that can go up against them. And I'm just hoping that they continue this win streak, finish off strong, because, like I said, did it show that y'all couldn't beat a good team on the road during the regular season? You are what your record would tell you are. You struggled against good teams on the road, yes, but here comes another good team in your home. So let's go ahead and handle business down here. On top of that, CeeDee Lamb is getting ready to break Michael Irvin's single-season record in total catches and stuff like that. So it's just a lot going on for the Cowboys. I'm just hoping that having a day short, having to travel back from Miami, that I'm hoping that they're not spent of the emotion of the moment that's going to go on right now, because it's just too much going on. And the Lions are a type of team that can run the football. And if you get a balanced game, Jared Goff is real capable enough of putting up numbers against this defense. If they can't stop the run, they can't stop the run. So, of course, this is a bugaboo that's been a thorn in the Cowboys' side. They are just going to have to exercise it, and they're just going to have to hope that, okay, if the jury is out that we struggle on the road against good teams, well, the jury is in when we play at AT&T Stadium. And if it's a lot of things about speaking things to existence, if the Cowboys were to lose, it's still going to be a ceremonial night just because Jimmy Johnson finally got his due diligence. But I look at it this way. If the saying is true that you speak things into existence, Cowboy fans have been saying for years, Jerry Jones will not win another Super Bowl until he do right and put Jimmy Johnson into the Cowboys Ring of Honor. Any diehard Cowboy fan have been out there saying that for the longest. Well, if we're speaking things to existence, here we go. Yeah, here we go, baby. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm looking forward for the Cowboys to be up to the challenge, up to the task. You know, if they can win, we'll have to find out. We'll have to find out if they can actually do it. We'll have to find that out. If they can win the East, it would be real big. You're not lying about that, man. Because that home field matters. So you're just hoping that you can win out and Philly can just drop one. And if that's still the case, like I said, Detroit is still coming in here ready to play some football. Because Eagles losing give them a better chance to have the number 2 seed or something like that. So all is up for grabs right here. I expect a classic game down here. Last time, it's been a good couple classic games down here playing up against some playoff contending teams. Some that have already clinched in the Philadelphia Eagles, but it's going to be a fun one, y'all. Make sure y'all get to y'all television for sure. Make sure you do that. Because America's team should be on display for sure, and that's how we always go. Regardless if you either love them or you hate them, but there is no in between when it comes to America's team, baby. And I'm going to go in that thing and represent like I've always done. Win, lose, or draw, man. Win, lose, or draw. I do have this funny feeling that it's just a lot of emotion going on. Lot of emotion. And I think the last thing that the Cowboys, the jury's out on them too. They got to start fast. They come out in this game in AT&T Stadium and they start off slow. I'm telling you, the air in AT&T Stadium, the angst in the crowd would be so big. It would be so big that it's going to affect the play, I believe. So this is up to the Cowboys to make sure they come out rocking where we blow the roof off this thing, man. For real. Mike McCarthy, I need your team to be less disciplined, because with Jimmy Johnson being put in this Ring of Honor, man, we looking at it like, bro, that is the standard. What does a video? What man? He didn't tolerate none of that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So every penalty that go up, we gonna be looking at you like Jimmy Johnson would never. And now, Cowboy fans, this is where we can't be that damn toxic, yo. Let's not be toxic. I already know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna be sitting there, some fans, and they're gonna be saying that. I might end up saying that if I get a good couple brews up in me and they really stink up the joint. I'm gonna be saying that. So winning the East would be Very, very huge, man. Very huge. I see, as you see, I got my fit back there. I got my fit. We got I think they're going Navy jerseys today. So got the Navy Parsons right there. We got a little long sleeve. It's actually beautiful weather right here in the DFW today. Beautiful weather, but by the time it kick off and we leave that thing, it's going to be bone chilly. So we got some of that up in store. You know what I'm talking about? We got the Navy 13s, Jordans on them boys. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got the Navy head, and then we got the, the star flag, and then we'll have the stadium town. So we already got our stuff lined out. What time is it? 4:15 till? So it's about time for me to start making my way downtown, moving fast, hoping that the Cowboys whip some ass. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's really what's trying to pop off right now. And look, I got full of energy because it's game day. That's just how it is. But I ain't even started drinking yet. I would want to come home and do a live, but it's going to be so late. I mean, it's going to be a Sunday anyway. It's not like anybody got anything to do. So we might do a lot, depending on how the game go. We might do us a live, you know what I'm saying? And I will have the game footage, win, lose, or draw, come tomorrow. I just hope they don't get blown out where, boy, we're going to have to sit through that whole thing. And I don't want to do that. So come on, Cowboys, do us a favor, man. Do us a solid here, man. Do us a solid. Like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, get that notification bell. People on X, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on X, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know every Wednesday I jump on that podcast for sure on Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Y'all already know how we rocking on that every Wednesday from 9 to 10 p.m. Wednesdays, Central Standard Time. And also, man, we're going to have something new coming into the new year, joining the PSF app. We're going to be covering a lot of Mavericks basketball on that app. Y'all be able to see me do a lot of game day streams on that thing as well. Make sure you follow me on X, and I can, give you all the link where all my Mavs Nation, all my Mavs fans for life can jump into the chat room, and we can all keep it as a community going wise. And, it'll be basically just like a Maverick space for all of us. So I'm looking big shout out to all my people that's Mavericks, Mavericks fans. To join me on the PSF app, and we can talk some Mavericks basketball. And like I said, for all my people that keep up with DFW sports as well, we always have a one-time show on Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio. So, man, we're just trying to do everything around here, man, and that's how we're gonna go. And I'm feeling exactly what you're saying right here. You know what I'm talking about? Shoot, you know what I'm talking about? Born in the D, and he traveled he done felt all flavors of Dallas-Fort Worth. So we represent for everybody down here. That's what this channel right here is all about. I know it's Cowboy season, but let another month or two go by. And I'll be bringing some Stars game vlogs as well as some content as well as Mavericks vlogs and content. So we just doing our thing until the summer come around and the world champs come back. You know how I start my Cowboys vlog off every game. We gonna hit that stadium every time, and just to let a hater know, just in case they forgot, we let them know the Texas Rangers have won the World Series. So, hey, I was given this world. I didn't make it. Don't be mad at me. In the words of TIP, hey, why you mad at me? Hey, man, why you mad at me? You know what I'm saying? We represent. So hopefully it goes for the right way for us, for Cowboys Nation tonight, and also for all my people who are paying attention to the Mavs and stuff like that. Man, big shout out, big salute, man. Keep me updated. I would try to join the PSF app, but it's gonna be a little too much. It's a 7:30 game. I'm surprised this game ain't a little bit later. So for all my people that's, it's gonna be hard to be, but if you're able to stream both games, watch both games, man, give me the update. Like I said, follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade for sure, and give me some updates, or follow me on Instagram at isdrewski, you know what I'm saying, and jump into my DM, you know what I'm saying, let me know some things. Also, I'm looking to collab with a lot of my folks out here who want to talk Dallas sports, you know what I'm saying. I want to talk to a lot of folk who basically do sports anyway, but especially all my people that do Dallas-Fort Worth sports, big ups, and then we can always chat with everybody up in here. Big shout out to my man, Steven. Big salute, my guy. Y'all make sure y'all go check his channel out on Sports Talk Network, man. My guy is a real good follow. He talks everything Wisconsin sports. Mostly he taught them Packers for sure, but he hold it down for Wisconsin. But them Packers is that bread and butter. So make sure y'all check them out. You know, we done had our rivalry with the green and gold, but I'll give him a big shout out and big salute. Follow him on X as well, man. And I think it's Army_strong, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But big shout out to you for joining the chat, man. This is gonna be a lively game, as all eyes gonna be on us, as in the words of Tupac, baby. Because ain't nobody else playing right now. All eyes on America's team. Y'all know what it is. Gotta knock the hat off. Knock the hat off. That's how I'm gonna be at the game, man. I'm gonna kind of be everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be everywhere. Everywhere, baby. Everywhere. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to collaborating with a lot of. Follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. If you talk sports and stuff like that, man, I'd love to have you on, or I could be a part of your show as well. I'm trying to busy myself the most I can, and I'm really like investing in myself of just doing something that he really loves and enjoy, and it is something that he doesn't have to have this persona, or you know what I'm saying, it's nothing like that. It's just more of enjoying the sports where he's from, where he was born and raised at. And today the Dallas Cowboys take full cap, but 15 minutes after that the Mavericks gonna kick it off, and I'm looking to see what Luka Doncic continue to do, as his whole month of December has been a terror. That man has been playing possessed all December since he didn't got welcomed into fatherhood. That dude is playing possessed, and I'm looking for the same thing for Dak Prescott to do today. Yeah, here we go. You're going to hear a lot of that. You're going to hear a lot of that. A lot of that, man. So it's all great, man. I'm looking forward to it. This stuff is going to be fun. Big shindig going down in Jerry World and AT&T Stadium. Never give up 24/7. Okay. I got you. He said the Detroit Lions will win today's game. You know, everybody has their opinion, which this is cool. You know, me being the fan that I am, I kind of already, gave my keys to, if the Cowboys don't come out ready to play, oh, yeah, they can get their ass whooped. Because, like I said, the Lions still have good enough share to play for. If they were to win today, let me reiterate, if they were to win today before anybody takes the NFL field tomorrow on Sunday, they will be in first place of the NFC. That's how big this game is for the Lions. And with the way head coach Campbell is, he has that mentality to want to ruin the party, crash the party. Jimmy Johnson, Ring of Honor, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of extra external noise that's going on for the Cowboys right now that could get them upset. It really could. So I'm going to have to give you a follow at 24/7, huh? Never give up 24/7. I'm going to have to give you a follow for sure, man. Big appreciate you for joining the chat room, man, for sure. Appreciate that. But he said the Detroit Lions will win. Do we know something we don't know? Now, if Tyron Smith ain't playing, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, sir. I'm nervous. But, anytime I got four, I like my chances, bro. I like my chances. So it's about 10 till 5. I need to start making my way downtown, you know what I'm saying? I just enjoy chatting with y'all, man. I appreciate everybody who's jumping in right here, man. This is fire, man. Giving some live content. My predictions on this game is, I think it's going to be a close one. I think it will be a closely contested game for majority of the game until probably about, I don't know. I think this is actually going to be a classic playoff game between two NFC contending teams. I really want to give Detroit Lions some respect, because last year when I went to this game down here at AT&T Stadium, the Lions really had a chance to win this game, but they did what the Cowboys did last week against Miami. They were in control of the game, moving the ball, giving the drive, and then they got down to the red zone. Now, I think it was credit to Micah Parsons making the play. I believe he did force that fumble, but once they were going in for a touchdown, and the offense was really sleep. This is that type of game where the offense cannot. The jury is out, especially against a football team that can run the football. And if you're picking the Lions to win, I think that is the main reason why you picking them to win. I think that the Lions will do, or the Cowboys offense will probably do. It's just going to be about them coming out fast. But the Lions will be able to run the football. And we all know that the Cowboys are weak against the run. We all know that he's weak. The Cowboys, they're weak against the run after having Jonathan Hankins not being out there. Mozzie Smith is not giving it to us as of this moment. I can't be too mad at him. Understandably be mad at him because he's a first-round pick, but he didn't pick himself. So you can't get too mad at him. He didn't pick himself. But that's that, and they brought up, I think, another defensive tackle as well to try to see if they can shore up the run game. And that's something I know that the Detroit Lions are going to do. And they cannot take the air out of us going up in there for sure. I just hope that cannot happen, because if that happens, it's gonna be a long week for Mike McCarthy. And basically going into the playoffs, because whatever you do against Washington, if you lose against Washington, that just adds kerosene to the fire. But it don't really matter too much what they're going to do against Washington, because everybody's going to be not probably have too much to say about them. Especially, the only thing they can say is if y'all win the 5th seed, you will go to the NFC South division winning champion, which is going to be the hot Tampa Bay Bucks, it looked like. But, to never give up for sure, 24/7 talking about Dak Prescott deserves to get MVP. There's still enough football left, but this type of game right here, this type of game can put him back on the map. He goes out and eats, put up 3+ touchdowns, no interceptions, over 300 yards passing. He might get 4 total touchdowns. I don't know how the combination will be, but he's going to get some rushing touchdowns in there as I feel. And the run game hasn't been too perfect. I don't think Rico Dowdle is playing this week, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Cowboys do in this run game. But we're going back to the early 2-10s, where this game is going to be dependent on the quarterback, the decisions you make, whatever Mike McCarthy and the game plan has established. So Cowboys got to be ready, man. They really got to be ready. They got to be ready to play some ball, and that's basically been the biggest thing about the Cowboys this year in the 2023 season. When they start off fast, they are hell to deal with, especially in AT&T Stadium. They get off to a hot start, we going to be loud up in that thing. We're going to make it very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, it's almost game time. About over 2 hours from kickoff. In a magical, it's going to be a real emotional thing, because if you're a diehard Cowboy fan, you've been waiting for this moment, and we actually believe what we've been speaking into existence. We've all said Jerry and the Cowboys would not win a Super Bowl until this happens. Well, it didn't happen. Like I said, they're liable to still lose today just because all the emotion can be out there. But let's say if this puts them on the run. This is your last home game anyway. The way I look at it, unless the Giants or the Cardinals were to gift the Cowboys something, you know what I'm saying? Then you're just going to have to pack this show up on the road. And another thing I'm going to bring to my live, is kind of interesting to see what this team does on the road in a wild card, because last time I checked, now Dak Prescott, he's not Aaron Rodgers, but last time I checked, Mike McCarthy his Super Bowl came because of a wild card road Super Bowl team. Last time I checked. So if anybody knows how to kind of do it, it is him. So they just got to get through this season. They got to stay healthy for sure. And they just got to establish some good playing football on all 3 phases right now. Because them Detroit Lions is going to be a good team. That's a good team right there. They didn't win the division for nothing. You don't just win your division almost in a landslide for nothing. You done play some good football. So big shout out to the Detroit Lions and Campbell over there. I look for a great contested game today. Cowboys just got to start off fast, man. That's just the MO. It's got to be Wild Wild West style. They gotta draw first. They got to draw first. And it draws first with CD Lamb. Look here. If they not putting 2 dudes over 88, I'm throwing the ball to 88. I don't care. You're going to have to put 2 or 3 again around him, and then we'll adjust from there. But if they're not putting 2 on him, get 88 the ball. Let's get this record out the way real quick. I don't care how you do it, if it's bubble screens or whatever. Let's get 88 the ball. Let's get the record out the way, and let's get him to start eating. Let's get him to still get that, one of the best receivers in the league talk. Get that going, because right now, y'all have that connection. To me, it has to be that, Mike, you got to make sure you get CeeDee Lamb involved in all type of ways, just like Sean McVay did with Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford. This is really what this combination has got to be between Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. So let's see what the Cowboys can actually muster up. As like I said, y'all see, I got the fit back there. I got it laid out like prime time. That boy said, before the game, you have it all laid out. And like, oh man, I'm gonna be clean. You gonna hit him up. So it's gonna be real fun, man. Real fun. On a Saturday night, like I said, ain't no more NFL right now. Ain't no more NFL today. It's nothing but the Cowboys. Y'all know, so y'all know what y'all want to watch. Y'all know what y'all want to watch, man. I'm just hoping that it ends in something very, very great tonight. And, 16-game winning streak on getting the rebuilder of the Dallas Cowboys franchise into the Ring of Honor, Cowboys Ring of Honor, man. Come on. It don't get no better than that. It really do not get any better than that. So it's 5 o'clock, y'all. I need to go ahead and make my way downtown. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get his festivities right for before the game and after the game, and make sure he be able to get in the mix of the crowd. Probably hit the shop up, whatever. So I've been hitting a lot of these games like right before they kick off, and it's not like I really give y'all the full experience. But I think it's gonna be so live today that I gotta get y'all the full experience down here in AT&T Stadium, down here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, for sure. How we rock it, baby. So we're gonna turn out in Arlington, man. We're gonna make our way down here. Like I said, I want to appreciate everybody who's viewing on YouTube, everybody who's done liked and subscribed for sure. For everybody who joined me on the X World from Dallas Sports Fans Forever, man. I'll be looking forward to doing more content with you, as like I said, we're gonna be on the PSF app. And we're going to be talking a lot of things DFW sports, especially when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks. Big shout out to Travel and Random, big Cowboys fan up in there. Big shout out to my man Steven, host of his channel, Sports Talk Network. Make sure y'all go check that out. Never Give Up 24/7, man. Appreciate you for chiming in as well, man. And anybody else that I missed. Appreciate y'all, man. And like I said, we're going to enjoy this. Make sure y'all stay. And like I said, make sure y'all follow me right here. Y'all see the Twitter handle there at Drewski Selfmade. Make sure you follow me right there. We're going to go up. We're going to talk everything DFW Sports. We always do. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at itsdrewski. You see the name. That's how it's going to be on IG. You hit me up there. Give me some topics to talk about, or we can join in a lot of things. And like I said, for all my people on YouTube, man, appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. And go ahead and hit that notification bell. And maybe we might have something for y'all coming when we get to, by the time I get to the crib, it's going to be like 12 o'clock. So I don't even think any of y'all will be awoke. So we probably will wait till tomorrow, and then we'll drop the vlog, probably New Year's Day, either or. Try to finish the year on the channel real strong. So big up to everybody who's paid attention, everybody's wondering. I'll be coming back again. You're gonna see this face much more, because we're gonna be doing a lot of things going up for DFW Sports. You can hate it or love it, but we here. So for all my people who's going to the game, man, look out for me. I'll look out for y'all. We're gonna have a good old time, win, lose, or draw, and that's how we're gonna play it. For all my people who are going to be watching and tuning into the Mavericks, like I said, man, keep me updated on everything about that while I'm in the trenches. And we're going to have us some fun. So until then, y'all know what it is. When we come back to y'all, hopefully it's talking about a Cowboys victory and 16 straight at AT&T Stadium. So until then, man, make sure you do everything with love, because love always wins, baby, and that's law. Y'all know what it is. The one-man force, the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports. That's how we rocking. Pregame, I got the Cowboys winning today. Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys 28-24. 28-24, Cowboys. I'm rocking like that. 16 straight on a ceremonial night. That's how we rocking. So, till then, man, join in. I'll check with y'all later. I'll catch y'all down the timeline. Until then, peace out, man. Appreciate y'all for joining in, y'all.